And we should be live. Hey, Salsa, how are you doing? Um, Good on you. You came in way quicker than I anticipated. I must admit, I wasn't even. I was actually gonna wait 5 minutes before starting stream, but YouTube decided that that was uh, not good enough. So, uh, hello, Draco. How have you guys been? Hmm. Right. So this is what we made it to yesterday. Now, I think this snout is pretty good, but I'm struggling with the eyes. I'm struggling quite a bit with the eyes. Welcome, Aaron. Um, which I do think is sort of annoying. Let's also just go up here and redo the middle here on this. Alright, so that means I can go sphere, H sphere, gold, and it was 24, wasn't it? That feels like it came out one wrong. That means I can remove all of this where they have been placed wrong. Wait, hold on. I am currently on version 1.20. Um, we'll upgrade soonish, but I still want to sort of get this fixed first. Mm, well, it was quite nice actually. Uh, Although it got fancier than I thought it would. I was wearing my suit as usual, but for some reason, I didn't wear a full suit. I was just wearing uh like half a suit, like the jacket and nice pants, but a t-shirt underneath. When I arrived, there was like people wearing full-on tuxedos, which I don't know. I felt undressed, which I mean I wasn't, but at the same time I just felt underdressed. So yeah, trousers, like my blazer, some trousers, and a clean t-shirt. But I should probably have gone for a something a little bit more fitting. Um, Oh, he did? That's nice. It's not... okay. Okay, Aaron. Type away. I'm listening. Or looking. Feel like this is just too much towards that side. I feel like it has to be more on the side, doesn't it? I feel like it needs to come back here. Yeah, so do I, but it's just not gonna fit on the body for the dragon that we have, which really bothers me. Mm, that might be a better eye placement, but now it just feels sort of awkward with the straight lines here. Yeah. Mm, can I just like break like that for a better eye? Hmm. I probably can. I need to give this a little bit more shape, I think. Like a little bit more definition, but it's just hard, I think. Well, so do I. So do I exclusive. It's just mm, I'm having sort of a lot of issues figuring out how this should be. Um, Okay. What sort of issues, Aaron? Well, that certainly is an issue. Do you have an idea on how to fix it? Oh, idea sparking. I like it. I like it. Mm, why is, can you see why FTB essentials are the issue? Because that seems odd to me. Okay. No matter what I do on this, I feel like it doesn't look good, which really bothers me. Hmm. Should it in reality be pushed way further down, so it's actually from about here to about there? Or maybe right here? Alright, let's just try that. Hmm. Is there like a machine, like a... Hmm. Interesting. I just learned something quite cool. Let's just give that a whirl. I do, however, need to like select that area. Okay, then we go slash copy, or slash copy. And then let's try and go slash paste here just to make sure that it's working. Good. Then I attempt to go. Okay, I just gotta see here. Slash deform x2 y x equals 2 y equals 2 set equals 2. Oh, uh, slash paste. That at least they feel to be the exact same size. World edit how to use the deform function. One second, I'm just gonna try to do a few things here, but I'm gonna have to mute some sounds because I'm probably gonna need a little bit of Okay, let's say pose slash pose 1. Then let's just try and go up here and go slash pose 2. Slash outline 22. Button. Undo. Slash out set 22. That should make this area plenty big. So if I just go in here and go slash paste, undo, are you in? Just barely though. Okay. Plenty in. Good stuff. Then let's try the why did it just disappear? God, all these ads. Okay. Oh, slash scale 2. Huh. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to gotta look at a few things here. Uh, okay. So we want to look for something called builder's util. Hmm. No. Hmm. Wait, why did that move over here? Sorry, hey, Fawn. I was just looking through a few things. But nice. What are you crocheting? Alright. Sounds good, Aaron. Sounds really good. Because I found a way to scale a build. However, hmm, can we find that by simply going... No, surely not. No. Hmm. Okay, let's try this. Slash expand. Well, let's just try that. Oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, uh, not nice that you managed to lose it, but lose the eyes, but pretty cool that you managed to figure out how to do it. Mm-hmm. Come on. Wait, what the hell is that command? I just do this. Okay. XX. Okay. Slash undo. Minus. Alright, undo. So we're sort of getting it now, I think. Let's try 10. I should stretch it out quite a bit. What if I try something like 25 instead? I know it looks scuffed right now, but we're going to stretch it on all sides. Let's try and do 30 instead. Undo. Oh, whoops. Undo, undo, undo. Okay. Then we do the y-axis. And the z-axis. Oh, would you look at that? I might be onto something here. Why do you move over there all the time? Wait, hold on. We're also just gonna allow some sound back. Because now that is way bigger than what we originally had. However, / outset 10. Let's just make this a wee bit bigger. And I might try to copy this for now. So from here, all the way up here. There we go. Okay, / copy. So now, if I were to fly over here, just for like the sake of it, / paste. Ah. Oh, oh. The teeth are having a rough time for sure. Um, but we can always do something about the teeth by hand. That's pretty wild, isn't it? Now that's a really nice well-edit command. Um, um, shall we try and put it on? Oh, that's actually a trippy effect, having it sort of there in the back. But my immediate solution might be to use Lightmatica for that, since um, that helps out with placement quite a bit. Oh wait, actually it wasn't slash undo. Let's just try and move further up here. Because it was getting slash slash paste. Caught on something here. Still is? No way. Undo. We have to go further up. Well, I could also just copy paste that one. I've already placed in the okay. I mean, that sounds very promising, Aaron. Do that. And then I go editor, save schematic, one hit, save. Now, currently, I'm not sure if that's big enough, but it might just be. So we'll, but now that I've figured out how to upscale builds, oh, sorry. We just have to, about here. Jeez, that's far. From here to up here. That shouldn't remove too much unnecessary stuff. Perfect. I then attempt to load in one hit. I want to rotate this. Twice from there. Move to player. Okay. Let's just get a better perspective on this. Placement. Move it way down. Wait, is the head actually too big? Huh. Uh, no way, alright. I think I made the head too big, didn't I? Alright, see you later, fun. That head looks too big for the dragon. So we'll have to try and shrink one of the heads to like a better size. And I'd like to give it a slight rotation downwards. Okay. So we'll have to go copy one of the smaller heads here again. And we'll go way over in this direction. Slash copy. Slash paste. Oh, wait, where? Why did this not? Slash paste. Is that because it comes over there? Okay, let's try slash pose 1. Slash pose 2. Much better. Now let's try and paste. Why did that not work? Excuse me. Slash undo. Okay, so we'd go slash copy. Huh. Alright, see you later, Draco. Thank you for checking in today. Slash paste. Slash paste. Okay. We mark out the area. We go slash offset 25. That should be plenty big. I then go like this, and instead we're gonna say minus 22 on the X, Y, and set axis. But if I do, this? What does... Okay, then it starts looking up, which is super cool, but not what we wanted. I want it to go... So that means it's the other. I need to go Y, X. That's too much. Undo. What if we try 10? Looking slightly down. Okay. Then let's try and copy you. Oh, so that actually goes out a little bit further now. Does that go for the horns on the back too? No. Okay. Slash copy. Let's also just try to copy this. Well, I don't know, but we did just jump light years forward in regards to this build. So 1.1 head. Alright, let's try and move that up here then. Try and see whether that size is more fitting. Load schematic, 1 head, yes. Configure, rotate, alright, yes. So this, I made this a wee bit smaller. Move to player, sure. The question is now whether it is too small. Yeah, I think it's too small now. So we have to find somewhere that's in between 22 and 30. So I guess we can try with a 26. Going forward. Alright, unload. Let's make a one that's by 26, because that one was apparently too big, and I somehow messed up the, I somehow squished it, but that's fine, that's fine. I don't mind. Slash paste. Perfect. Okay, slash outset 20. That shouldn't affect anything else. No, good. Okay. Then we do X, X, 4. That should make it. Oh. Formula. Well, let's try and work with it. Why? Why? Uh, I think when working with this set, I think you have, yeah, okay. Okay, I think you always have to take the small one and work with that for like the base size. Okay, that's fine. Slash copy. Alright, let's try and go out this direction. We've really been messing about. We have a lot of these. Okay, Aaron, lay it on me. Slash slash paste. Neat. Get that. Get that. Slash slash deform. Oh, sorry. Slash slash offset by 30. Just make sure. What do you mean by homes? From Y to X. Okay, so we have a much bigger version now. Wait, hold up, Aaron. I can't focus. I just need to do this first, and then I'll read it. 1.2 head. Okay. You're watching me on PC, so you can't write. Oh, all right. So either we reset the server because we can't get back to the main places, or spend a lot of time searching for 50k x 50k. Well, Aaron, I don't quite understand what do you mean. Like we have the seed, so why would we have to? Oh, you mean like that people would have to run around after their coordinates in order to find the since the homes won't be there? Is that what you mean? Or like the coordinates for like set home and stuff aren't there, so we'd have to move it a lot closer to that, yeah? Is that what you mean? Like just yeah, that's good. And then all I would have to do from here is connect that all the way up here. I mean, that's not too bad. But am I sure about that placement? Well, I wouldn't mind if it came a little bit closer, I guess. Well, isn't it better knowing that your stuff is out there than having the world completely reset? Like, if it doesn't make a difference for us, then why not? Like, mm, I think we should use the same world and let people have the opportunity to at least go looking for their homes. Um, More than anything, really. Jesus. All right. Um, the teeth are so scuffed, but we'll fix that easy enough. Okay. So do I now just smooth this in? I think I might just do that. So all the diamond blocks are of course going to turn into the block palette that we're using here. I just gotta figure out how to do that in a smooth way. It shouldn't connect to that for sure. Do I still have that one link left? Because I could probably just chuck that onto this to a certain degree, right? Or I could just repaint it. So if we get out a shovel and we say smash smash SH sphere BR sphere, let's go with a 11. Right, gold blocks 11. Can I then use that? Oh, that's way big. Slash undo. Let's try 5 then. Yeah, 5 is way better. I can use that in here on all the spots to make it come up and feel a little bit more natural, and then just cut off any of the extremities that look weird. Like this bit here. Um, that's actually really nice if items are saved and stuff. Does that also count for Kiwi's villagers, or have they not been saved by the grace of goodness? Alright, good. Hmm. Hey, Peter Pan. Ah, right. Welcome, Draco, on your other account. I see you managed to figure out how to write. we're getting that back bend or that neck bend to look kinda decent now, but still not quite. I guess I could try with the smooth tool, although I would sort of be afraid to mess about with that. But what if we were to do slash slash smooth, BR smooth, gold blocks. Does that now mean that, no, that does pull that. Okay, but it's not terribly big. That's not quite what we want. Alright, we're getting very close to this. I think maybe just fixing a little bit on this. To make it feel less extreme. Like that singular movement there. I think that's a good cover up for the neck, melting it in together. And then essentially I just do this here, right? Like, that's not going to require a whole bunch of work making it come in around here. Okay, and I think that means I can paint all of the gold now. So it becomes much more fluid with all of this. Now I do want to do the emerald here next, so BR sphere emerald block. Let's do a 4, just since there's less room to work with. Connecting this up is going to be kind of difficult. Okay, that sounds good, Aaron. Like, you're doing God's work right now. I'm really happy with that. Makes me very happy to hear. You're pretty musy today? Oh, alright. Ah, busy. Alright, busy. I was like, musy? Is that some sort of slang word you young people use? I was sort of confused there for a second, but it's all good now. We're on the same page now. Alright, that's just fine, Aaron. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, this might actually have to be gold rather than at least like a portion of it here. Yeah, I think all of this pretty much has to be gold, right? Then we can do that stuff emerald, but guess that's gonna look like it's part of the underbelly. Using these sort of bright blocks for this, I think, is probably the best call, but I can't quite be sure before we've sort of tested it out. And I think I still want to like run the entire frog light beam there. I, okay. Also on that one, Draco? Sure. Remember to like and subscribe. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's get... Yeah, I think that comes in quite nicely, but I still have to fix all of this, of course. So we start by making that come in, I guess. There we go. Hey Mag, welcome. How are you doing? And I wouldn't quite say king, but I mean that's I guess that's up to you. What is a king to a god? I think there's still a few mishaps here, but mishaps, mayhaps, things we're gonna have to do a little bit of work with, but I still think I have to smooth out a lot of the dragon manually. But we might also have to do like a bunch to the like smooth it out, put the limbs. There's still a lot of stuff to do. So mask gold block slash slash BR sphere 10 gold block 10 slash material gray. Oh, right. Concrete. 50% gray, gray, gray concrete. 15% black stone. 15% black stone. 10%. Let's do another 15%. Gray wool. 10% black wool. And 10%. Right, 50, 80, 90. And then we have the acacia wood. Right. So now this should match up a lot nicer. Perfect. Okay. Let's then make sure that this melts together. So material 50% light gray concrete, 15% tough, 15% acacia wood, 10% light gray wool, and wait, hold on, let's just do 10 instead. %, blue terracotta, and 10% stone. Mask emerald. Ugh, now it looks like it's always been there. Now, I think we are going to run this all the way along this, but I'm just gonna have to free up some inventory slots so that when I do this instead, I can grab that. have to be very careful with this. And I think that this was a mistake. There we go. That works. All the way up to the side of his face, and then we simply continue, except this clearly is a mistake. I want all of them to be half of that, but all of these needs to go over here. Except these two. There we go. You go here. You go here. You disappear. For that. This. 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 Green stack and disappear. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. All of this is wrong. Alright. I mean, this is going to be a very slow process, but I don't really think that sort of format works. Mag, just because like when I have to think of the block, I have to pretty much stop playing and then try and guess it, which I think is sort of the wrong way to go about it, if that makes sense. Like when it's just you and me, I know what block it is, and therefore I can quite easily just say, no, it's not this, not that, blah 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 blah. But if we go, if I have to sit down and guess, I have to focus on that rather than playing the game. And that just takes a little bit too much away from my build here, I think. Like a little bit too much thought. There we go. Oh, well, we've actually almost made it halfway on this. Welcome back, Draco. Nope, wrong. There we go. Are we getting the right angle on this now? I hope we are. Alright, see you later, Mag. Nope, and it's connected up. Neat. Dough. So now we should have like that one line come all the way on it, which should add a little bit more life and light to it. Now, we're of course going to drag the same line from right here and all the way down to the other spot. This is actually kind of difficult. Oh well, we're getting a much clearer line now. It's nice. May have been a little bit hasty on that statement. Oh, 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 oh. Big mistakes here. Went up when I shouldn't have. I can't decide whether it was a mistake to have acacia in both of them, both of the sides, but we'll see by the end of this. I might change that out. Because the acacia sure is sort of confusing me a bit on the placement on some of these. Because it's like, ah, wait, there's acacia there, so I can't go that way, but turns out, oh wait, that's just part of the upper body structure texturing. So I think I have to care less about the acacia wood. If I see it, I just go through it. Until I hit some block that I know is not supposed to be there. And sometimes just like the light blocks too. If like the line doesn't look pretty. Alright, see you later, Mag. I no, but I'm not. I don't play Overwatch. Never have I really. I played a little bit when it first came out, but I never really got serious about it. It wasn't my kind of game. Oh. Okay, so now we should have both lines in, which means I can start smoothing this thing out quite a bit. Though I reckon I should remove the island first. And then we can also attempt to try and give it some limbs. Oh, shit. But remove the island. Is there a slash remove? I wonder. Slash remove. Nah. I'll just use the one I'm used to. I don't want to take out a lot of my stuff here. Okay, and we'll start from here. Okay, does that break any of the dragon? It does not seem that way. Neat. Let's then try and move this further down. Okay, any of the dragon now in danger? Not on this side. Oh, a little bit on this side. So, like that. Delete. Okay. Oh, but it looks like I'm hitting dragon here. let's then just move this a little bit in. A little bit further. Okay, it's quite literally only that. So we have that sort of over and done there. And hey, exclusive. Well, the progress is going pretty fine. I'm sort of just removing a bit of the island here now. Just so I have like more space to work with, or I can sort of figure out how I want to work with all of this. To a much better degree, I think. Let's pick that. Does that hit the dragon in any way? Nope, it should not, right? Nope. Neat. I mean, I know I can stay the course by going here. Move as much as I can. Move even more. Even more. A little bit. A little bit more. And remove all of these, like, stragglers by hand. Because that's going to give us the dragon just floating, which means we can quite easily put on hands and legs. Yeah, I know. Like right now it's just flat. But I sort of want to smooth out the body a little bit more before I do that. Um, Such a satisfying sound. Wait, hold on. Not quite sure I am yet. I'm still sort of trying to figure ways out in my head on how to do this better. But I mean, it's just I think the head is alright, but like I think with more texturing, more detailing, we can make it way better. Because right now it looks a little bit animated. Like, not as in, well, not as in it moves. It looks animated in the sense that it looks something like out of a comic book, which I'm not sure is gonna fit with the rest of the theme of the village. I don't mind like having it look fantasy, because I mean fantasy is what we're going for. But um, I definitely want it to be mm, more. Mm, like I think I'm gonna try and give it more of a realistic feel somehow. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but now we have the base shape of the head on. The base of the size is on, and like everything is pretty good in that regard. And I've learned a lot of tools to make this feel even bigger if we want to. Like I could technically make this entire thing even bigger. But for now, I think I'm just gonna start smoothing this terrain out here so it feels less like it's a bumpy ride and more like it's a intentional thing, you know? Meaning I start off by having these, like essentially just extending it on the back here. Well, I should move to the side for sure. Because I'm not quite pleased with how the body is looking. Like, while I think it's alright, I'd much rather want it to be, like, perfect. If that makes sense. Not sure that makes sense to anyone but me, but... Like, I think just, like, smoothing out the humps like this. So we don't have these, like, drastic changes where it looks like it's the different links coming through. But more like we have a design philosophy going. Besides, and I also still have to do like the back fins of it on it. Yeah, but well, I am using light grey concrete on the belly. Exclusive. I am using light grey concrete and all sorts of light blocks rather than the dark blocks we're using here on top. So I'll connect this up. Just for a little bit of connection on it. we're gonna come back and repaint it essentially afterwards, but just for the sake of having things look sort of the same, but because right now we're just using one solid color. Well, I could actually use the gold blocks for that. That might be a better idea, because then I just need to paint over the gold. Yeah, yeah, and it does. It does quite a bit. Well, there's quite a bit of a difference on it. Smooth this in. Alright, is that sort of working out the way I wanted it to? Not sure. Not sure. Well, I can also just try and make that curve feel more or less curvy, and then first remove this bit. So we have flat there. Hmm. Would that be better if we made it come down here? Like more of a straight line. Straightened out his back a bit. Like I don't want to lose all of the curvature, but I think we do have to do something rather drastic in order for that to not feel like a bump. Yeah, that's way better. And we also need to thicken out this bit here. So if I simply bring this down until it meets. And I think we need another line on this. another guiding wire for how we're going to be placing these gold blocks. Well, I think it is going to be rough, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too rough, you know. So let's just try to fill some of this in. It is going to be a very rough build to make, but that's okay. But before we copy this entire thing, like it still needs arms, legs, all sorts of things, and I want to hollow it out too, making it hollow all the way on the inside. For like a more strategic. Is that the word I want to go for here? Might be. More of a better feel. I think that's gonna help me create. To this entire build. Guess I could also like pop a base inside of it if I do it that way. I think the hump might still be looking a little bit big, but we'll see about it. Well, it's been pretty good so far, I'd say. Nothing really super interesting has happened, but overall, pretty good. How about yourself? Have you been up to anything interesting lately? No, it won't, because smooth will drag out the stone, and it doesn't work on vertical surfaces. Trust me, I've already tried. Already tried it out. Oh, you're gonna adopt a puppy? That's nice. Puppies are cute. Do you have a name for it yet? Or are you waiting to get inspired by some sort of name out there? Hmm. What sort of dog is it? First of all, gender. Second of all, race. Hmm. Is that gonna help out enough? Yeah, I think it is. It's a golden retriever, and he has two legs. Oh, they're paralyzed. Alright. Well, I don't know. What sort of, paralyzed? Well, I mean, you could make a pun out of that, which is either endearing or sounds very mean. Like it's gonna be one of the two if you decide to make a pun on his name or on him being paralyzed. Let's just grab this slash BR gold sphere gold block 10 slash mask gold block slash material 50% gray concrete 15%. I forget all the things that are in it. I need to be down here looking at it. Slash material 50% 50% gray concrete 15% gray wool 15% black stone 10% black wool 10% acacia wood. let's just see whether or not that gave that a little bit more shape to it. I think it did quite a bit actually. That's nice. We like that. I might still do some more connecting on the head up there, but generally speaking, I think that's way better from the back here too. Yeah, I plan on doing the same thing when I buy a house. I want to sort of adopt all the I want to adopt a proper puppy and train him and make him the top dog of the house, and then I want to start adopting uh, animals that have been damaged in some sort of way, or animals that no one else wanted to take in. Because I do think it's sort of really terrible when nobody wants to take in like a puppy or something like that. I think I need to connect this. Coming through. Fill in all of this. It's just nice having like a proper trained dog first, because that's gonna sort of help uh, train the others. Like it's gonna correct them too and do all the stuff that it needs to. And that's sort of why I want to have a healthy dog first that I can easily train, and then that dog will help me correct the others' behavior. One second, I did see you texted something. I just need to fill in here. Good. Hey Draco, welcome back. Yeah, exactly. No holes up there. Nice. Color that in. I think that gives a much smoother position. I've already done it over here. Perfect. Well, I haven't quite done it because I want it to come running all the way down here. Let's just fill that in there. Also this, I think it's a little bit too thin. So something like that. Like that. Yeah, yeah. Look, first of all, it's gonna be a while before I get a dog, but I don't have the time for one. In my personal opinion, you need to spend at least a couple hours every day walking it. You need to spend an hour or two being with it, and before you've looked around, you have to spend around 4 to 6 hours with your dog every day, and like actively hmm, actively making it look nicer or helping it develop. As for legs and arms, okay. They do. Dogs are about as smart as a 6-year-old, so if unless you're willing to spend your 6-year-old locked up in a cage for 15 hours or minimum 10 hours a day, then I think you're like that's I need a big garden, and I do plan on, like, when I buy a house, to buy it somewhat on the outskirts of the country. I might actually recolor these things. Might recolor them into something a little bit more bright, but we'll see. We will see. However, before I mess more about with the shape, how about we figure out how to do the fins? I guess we can start with the back fins, sort of or smoke, or whatever we're going to call it. So we're going to start from here, I guess. And I'm going to try to move out. Wait, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so those are the ones that need to. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we're going to need to have that sort of come down and around. And I need to figure out whether 8 is big enough. Or if it's too big. Six, seven, 6, 7. Hey Leo, welcome. I have no idea what BR cycle or SIL does. I imagine it's probably a cycle of some sort. Bum bum bum. Is that... did I start going to the side too early? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. So we remove this one. And I think this is when we start. Because like this is when it starts getting difficult with the like lining it up with the line here, where it feels like that's about half. Well, I'm not interested in selling my builds, uh, nor in really earning more money. Like I'm good. So that's is that gonna be too much for like the flames that we have going on the back? I don't know, but I might have to move these towards the middle. Like, let's just make sure that these are in the right spot. Alright. Uh, but besides, I'm not sure my builds are that good, but I appreciate the compliment, Leo. I definitely appreciate the compliment. Okay, now we can remove these pillars. Because I do think that this is enough. Now we have to put the side pillars in. That sort of helps with how much depth this needs to have. Uh, so I think for now we're gonna try and just go like in between them and go like how long is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Some of them might have to be a little bit longer than others, but overall. That might be a little bit close. Let's just move that one in. One in. What's up, Draco? Let's move that there instead. That might be a little bit off. These are just guiding posts. Like they're not super important for it, but they do let me know kinda how far we have to go on these. That's gonna allow me to spot out any super weird placements. Just adding a little bit of depth to it. Like now, of course, these aren't gonna be gold when we start using them, but well, where did you buy them? eBay. Ah, right. Well, quality control and eBay aren't really synonymous, so it's not that I'm saying it's your fault at all. It's just uh, like if you're looking for quality and making sure your product gets forward or gets to you in a good shape, then you might want to look into some other site. uh, eBay is kind of, I mean, it's not as bad as Alibaba or whatever it's called, but let's just take a look. Does that look about right? Mm. That's so difficult. Yeah. Well, it was well. It could also be that the cards were already bent when they sent them. It's not necessarily shipping's fault. Just wanna jump in a little bit for the delivery guy there. I mean, it looks sort of odd right now. Um, I don't know how I want to do this. Right, so let's just try and look at how have people done this over time. Like, how am I? How are we gonna do this? Like, there's that approach, but I don't know. I'm not feeling that, to be honest. Hey, Monica McLeod, welcome. Today we're sort of figuring out a few things on our dragon here, and there's something about it I'm just not pleased with. Like, there's something about it that just doesn't strike me as good. And I'm not quite sure how to fix it, to be fair. What if I made the entire upper body bent over a little bit more? So let's just like move out a line from here. And then go all the way up here. Check. Out to the side. Check. Jesus Christ, how long is this thing? There you go. Pick that and pick this. Let's just try and rotate it a little bit. Oh, right. we want the everything to follow here. Okay, so do I still have it? Yes, I do. Okay, so from y to x minus 5. Like, how much did that do for me? Well, it broke its back a little bit, but that's fine. Like, I can always just break this apart. Uh, Come in and fill this in probably afterwards. Because I do think that was a good call. I do think that was a very good call. Just rotating it a little bit more downwards. I still have to fix up the teeth, but we'll do that later. Oh, why did that break something down here? That's so odd. Well, I fixed it, at least. Because now that sort of has a much better angle. Now I just need to figure out where the arms and legs are going to go on this thing, and that's really going to bother me. I reckon like that's going to get very, very difficult. So ideally, I reckon the arm should be here. Let's just like do a pick a spot. Sure. And go 1, 2. Ideally, I reckon the arm should go there, although bigger. I'm starting to hate every single part of this build. Shit. And I think we also have to give the eyes more of a glow. Come on. Yes. Thank you. We do that by simply filling in all of this. And putting some blue stained glass over it. Now just find some regular blue stained glass. And there you go. Yeah, I might make the horns larger, but I sort of want to get the arms and like appendages in before we start on sort of the detailing of it. I just don't have it in me tonight. Damn. Um, I'm just not sure I got it in me tonight. Wait, hold on. Is the just gonna fix the chat a little bit here. No, not there. Sure. It's gonna have to be on top of that night vision, because otherwise night vision is gonna be on the chat there. Oh well. But I think I might just call it for today. We did sort of figure out how to do the head. And then we'll figure out the rest tomorrow, or another portion tomorrow. Alright then. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, it's sort of what I'm gonna do. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I had a well, thank you for watching. I had a blast. It's super nice when you guys come in and watch along and come in with suggestions. Have a good one, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Cheerio, and Joe is out.